Hi, this is Lacey, and I'm a social media expert and SEO instructional designer in Paso Robles, California. Today I'm going to show you a few tricks to optimize your profile with your top keywords on LinkedIn. Now, your optimization here might be for the network of LinkedIn itself, but it also might be for Google. The optimization works for everything, which is great because your keywords might be a way you want to link people from LinkedIn to your website or vice versa. Now, the first and probably most important place for a keyword on your LinkedIn profile is in your headline, which is here underneath your name. By default, your headline is going to be your current position and your current employer, but that may not do you any good, especially if you're a burger flipper at Joe's Burgers. It doesn't give anybody any idea of what your skills are, especially if you're aspiring to be a chef. So after you've finished putting in your occupations, you can come up here and edit your headline to say anything you'd like. Simply click on the pencil and you'll have the ability to edit it. For example, I could say that I'm a social media queen if I wanted to. But that, again, probably isn't a way that people are going to be searching for me. Instead, I want to stick with something like social media expert and SEO instructional designer because that's how people are going to be looking for me. Now, the next place that I want to make sure I've got my keywords is going to be in my summary. The summary is usually at the top of your profile, and it can be quite long, a whole biography in fact. It can hold photos and links and even a PowerPoint presentation. But the best thing about it is it can have good keyword saturation by being so long. By saturation, I mean you can use the same keyword multiple times. You can also use it in different keyword remixes. So I could take social media expert and I could say things like social media marketing, social media platforms, and I could say things like marketing expert or expert in the field. All of these words are going to relate to the phrase social media expert or social media marketing expert, which will help give me good keyword saturation in an organic way. Saying the same thing over and over and over again doesn't usually get the job done. Google and LinkedIn and other search engines have already figured that trick out. Now, the next place I want to put some keywords is going to be in my skills and endorsements. I've moved this up higher in my profile, but if you haven't rearranged your profile yet using the drag and drop arrow, this might be at the bottom of your page. Now, you can add up to, I believe it's 50 different skills. It might be 40 now. They keep changing the number, so this can change at any time. But these skills and endorsements can be, of course, your first few keywords. And then, for example, I have LinkedIn here. If you're not getting enough endorsements for it and it falls to the bottom, you can go ahead and rearrange it if that's something that you want to put at the front of the pack. So for example, LinkedIn at 13 was down here with web design and advertising. Well, that was no good for me. I want to make sure that LinkedIn is something more prominent on my page. So I went ahead and moved it to the front of the pack. One, that will help me get more endorsements for it because people will be more likely to see it. And two, people who come to my page will see that it's something that I'm good at. Now, after you've got your skills and endorsements set up, another important place to put your keywords is going to be in your occupations. So I've moved my occupations down a little bit further on my page, but it's here under experience. Now, typically your experience is going to be your title, and you can't really edit that because you might be falsifying information, let's say. But if you go ahead and you put your title and then put your keywords into the body, you'll still get the same message across. This information is still crawled by LinkedIn's search engine, so it'll make sure that it pulls out those keywords. And because you've probably had experience at several different places, you can go ahead and use multiple keywords several times to again have some good saturation. Now, once all of those are said and done, there's one last little piece where you can hide a couple of really good keywords, and a lot of people miss this one. It's up here at the top in your contact information. Here you've got websites. You can usually have, well, actually, you can only have 3, but usually what it will have would be something like a personal website, a blog, or a portfolio. And those are your default names. But you can choose other, and you can go ahead and type in anything you like. So I can put here social media expert and then have my website chickadita.com. When I save it on my profile, that word by itself is going to be a hyperlink to my page, which gives my page a really good backlink with this valuable keyword, but it also puts the valuable keyword on my LinkedIn profile. So it's a win-win situation for my optimization. And really, you can keep going and add different keywords to some of your posts. You can add keywords to some of your graphics and your PowerPoint presentations and putting it in other places. But the ones I've just shared with you are really the important places that you want to make sure you're getting your keywords. And that's it for this lesson on LinkedIn. I hope you found it helpful. If so, be sure to go ahead and subscribe to my page. I'll be sure to have more for you soon. Thank you.